Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a review video. I just got back from Sephora and I got the new Fenty foundation. This is the Hydrating Longwear foundation. This foundation is for normal to dry skin and my skin is oily, so we're gonna see what this foundation looks like on my skin tone. Not my skin tone, on my skin. I do have the other foundation. As you guys know, this one is more of a drier, it's like a dry finish, so it like mattifies your face, so I like that. But sometimes I feel like that foundation is a little bit too dry for me, and I wanted to try this one out. Hopefully I don't look super oily or anything like that. I got it in the same color and I'm in the color 420. I hope you guys can see that, and this is what the packaging looks like. It kind of reminds me of like a BB cream, so I'm excited to try it out because before I used to just wear only BB cream, so I feel like this will be okay for me. I feel like I'm gonna like it, hopefully. When I was getting color match, because I was like, is it the same shades as the other Fenty? The lady was just like, I'm not sure, but then she color matched me and she was like so excited to color match me for some reason, because she was like, oh my gosh, your skin is so amazing. And then like when she was putting the foundation on me, she was just like, oh my god, this color is perfect for you. I'm dying. I was like cracking up inside when she was like she was just so hype. So I was like, let me try this. So anyways, let me stop rambling. So this is my skin with nothing on it. I do have a little bit of breakouts here, so that's why I was kind of iffy about trying a new foundation, but you know what? Let's just try it out. Like I said before, it is 420. It does have a pump, so I love that. You don't have to like squeeze it out or anything like that. So let's get it started. Alright, this is what it looks like. It's the exact color as the other one, as you guys can see. I want to show you guys in comparison. So this is the other one, the Pro Filt'r foundation. I want to see if the colors are pretty similar, like literally. But they said this one doesn't oxidize, so that's good. But this one does oxidize a little bit darker. So it does look lighter right now, but this one will oxidize, but this one won't. So let's try her out. Let me wipe this one off of me so I don't mix it. Alright, we're just going to use our beauty blender and we're just going to bounce it all over our face. This is a medium coverage. It says medium to full coverage, so I guess you can build it up. I never really put it on the back of my hand. I usually pump everything on my face, so let me do that with this. I just use a lot of foundation, by the way, so it's kind of hard. Whoop, that was a lot. Okay, well, this is gonna be enough. So the color wise, I feel like looks really good. But I feel like with this foundation, I'm gonna have to do a wear test because since this is a hydrating foundation, I need to see how it's going to be on my skin. Of course, I'm going to set it with powder because I have to, or it's just gonna be everywhere. So, and I want to see if it actually doesn't oxidize, because I know the lady at Sephora was like, this foundation doesn't oxidize. And they were saying like, they were like, oh, and we met Rihanna and she uses this on her skin and she's oily, so I feel like it's gonna work. I don't know if they were just trying to sell me the product or whatever, but I mean, I was gonna buy it regardless because I really wanted to try it out for you guys, like testing this hydrating foundation on oily skin. I don't know, I feel like this one does look a little bit darker, like I said, but I don't know if it's because it doesn't oxidize, so it is a little darker, but that's okay, you know, summer vibes. But I feel like this foundation is going to be perfect for me in the summer. Not the summer, I meant to say in the winter, because my skin's more dry in the winter. Alright, so this is what the foundation looks like just on its own. As you guys can see, it does look super hydrating. I do look a little shiny, but that's okay. I know a lot of people like that dewy look. And especially if you do have dry skin, I feel like this will be nice for you. It doesn't set like the Pro Filt'r. I feel like the Pro Filt'r kind of sets on its own without you putting powder on it, but I feel like it does look super nice. So I'm going to put the rest of my face on, and then I'll be right back, and then we're going to wear it for a little bit to see how she reacts with my skin, the fact that it's oily. So let me put on the rest of my face like concealer. I'm going to put a little bit of powder, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like with all the powder. I just put a little bit of powder, a little bit of concealer, and then I just did my eye makeup. But I'm going to let it sit on my face for a little bit. It's 4 o'clock right now, and I'll be back to show you guys to see if I look super oily. I feel like you can put it the way you want it, especially if you have oilier skin. Just add some more powder. So we'll see how it looks though, so we're gonna test it out. So I'll be back in a couple hours just to see if I look like a grease bucket. Okay, so I am back, and it's been about 3 hours now. I do have some oil buildup going on situation on my face. As you guys can see, my forehead got oily. I didn't touch up at all, by the way. And then like my nose area, so basically my T-zone did get really oily, but that is where I produce the most oil. And as you guys can see, it's like literally coming off my nose, and like I have a splotch here, I don't know, like on my upper lip. And you guys can see it, like all my freckles on my nose. But yeah, but the other places where my skin is not as oily, I feel like the foundation held up really, really well. So it's kind of like a give or take. I feel like this foundation will be better for me in the fall when I need more hydration, because if this is just 3 hours, I don't know how it's gonna be like 6 hours later. I'm gonna look like people are gonna be slipping and sliding down my face. So I try to make it work, like I said, with the powder, just to set it in. But of course, like throughout the day you could add more powder, but I normally don't do that because it's just too much for me. And FYI, I am in a drier state, so this is Arizona, so I don't know what it's gonna look like in a more humid state, like if it's gonna be super hydrating, super moisturizing. But yeah, but overall I don't think it's such a bad foundation. But if you have super oily skin, I don't suggest it. But for my skin, I feel like it's not too bad. Like I feel like my skin just kind of looks dewy. It doesn't look crazy, but you guys can let me know in the comment section if I do look crazy, because I'm not sure. Because like looking in the mirror, I don't feel like it looks that bad, except for like here. I don't know what's going on like here, like why it's so splotchy. Like this part of my face, it didn't survive basically. But I don't know. I don't feel like it's the worst. Like I don't feel like I look crazy. Like if I blotted my face, I'd be perfectly fine. Like if I got like a tissue and I was like, you know, just blot, like I don't feel like it looks too bad, even though like not all my foundation on my nose is gone. But yeah, that was the hydrating Longwear foundation. It didn't last long for me. I do have oily skin though, combination to oily skin, so yeah, it didn't last too well in my T-zone. The Matte Pro, what was it, the matte, soft matte was better for me. But in the winter, your girl will be using this foundation because I get freaking dry ashy spots. So that is what I thought about the new Fenty foundation. Let me know if you guys tried the foundation out in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. See ya.